Good, happy Thursday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your 8 p.m. news and weather. We are live here in Washington, D.C., and right behind me is the Capitol building, as you can see. We are doing our 8 p.m. news and weather here tonight in Washington, D.C., and tomorrow we'll be covering the Trump inauguration event. So, tomorrow we will do coverage all day tomorrow for the Trump inauguration. So, hopefully, you watch our coverage tomorrow of the Trump inauguration. But let's get ready for your 8 p.m. news and weather. First up, woman killed in Guilford crash. Guilford police said weather played a role in a deadly crash Wednesday night on the Laconia bypass. The crash happened about 7:15 p.m. just south of Lake Shore Road. Officials said the car likely slid on the slick road and crossed into the other lane, hitting an oncoming car. Bree Robinson, 33 of Meredith, was killed in the crash. A driver in the other vehicle sought medical attention for procurator reasons and was released. The bypass was closed for about 5 hours Wednesday night as officials investigated. Former Ware police chief asked judge to lift protective order. A former police chief was back in court today to ask a judge to lift an order of protection a former employee filed against him. John Valance had a resisting order filed against him in 2014 when the former administrative assistant of the Ware Police Department, Jennifer Postero, alleged Valance was abusive during a brief relationship. Valance has continually denied the allegations. The New Hampshire Attorney General's office performed an investigation in 2014 and no charges were filed. Valance said that Postero has been harassing him and his ex-wife, but Postero denies this claim. Postero said she has waited 10 months for a hearing to extend the protective order, and decisions on the protective order is pending. Trump lays wreaths at Arlington Cemetery. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Come on, Duck! You can do it, Duck! Hurry up, Duck!
You can do it, Duck. IAMS helps keep your dog healthy at every stage, so you can always look forward to what's next.
Trump was joined in the cemetery by Vice President-elect Mike Pence. The herd may sell the inauguration, but that could be a tough call. Wall Street has revived up expectations, plus some anxiety over Donald Trump's inauguration speech. But it's more likely the president-elect glosses over details while sending a strong message for change Friday. El Capato Gamas turned over to U.S. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
While El Chapo was behind bars, the cartel was effectively run by El Chapo's right-hand man, Ismael El Mayo Zambada. Now the next generation might be stepping in. According to Mexican media reports, a Chicago-based drug dealer for the Sinaloa cartel recently testified that Zambada has reportedly been grooming his own sons, known as Los Mayitos, for the last 10 years. Many believe they're in line to inherit the Sinaloa drug empire. But Mexican officials have arrested 3 of Zambada's sons. Zambada's sons grew up in Dad's drug business. Drug war analyst Sylvia Longmire tells CNN they were trained to be just as brutal as El Chapo. Of course, El Chapo may have his own sons to consider, but leading crime analysts say Los Mayitos may be better equipped to deal with the dynamics of modern drug trafficking, technology, and business strategy. However, with only one of Los Mayitos not currently in custody, the organization that looks to promote from within may be running out of viable options. Nick Valencia, CNN, Atlanta.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And now, time for your weather. Your weather for tonight in Washington, D.C. Partly cloudy this evening with more clouds for overnight. Low 38 degrees. Winds light and variable. Your weather for tomorrow in Washington, D.C. during the day. Steady light rain in the morning, showers continuing in the afternoon, high 49 degrees, winds light and variable, chance of rain 70%. And your weather for Friday night in Washington, D.C. Cloudy skies early with areas of fog developing after midnight, low 44 degrees, winds light and variable. And that's your weather in Washington, D.C. tomorrow night. And your weather for tonight in New Hampshire. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with patchy fog possible overnight. Lows in the upper 20s. Friday, for tomorrow, plenty of sun, highs in the low 40s. For Friday night, mostly cloudy skies, lows in the upper 20s. And that does it for your 8 p.m. news and weather right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday night. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for Riley's Kingdom of Weather and the Riley King Newscast and our coverage of the Trump inauguration. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.